After reading smartphone addiction, we will talk about smartphones' advantages and smartphone addiction. In these days, it is hard to imagine life without a smartphone. With a smartphone, we can do what we used to do through cameras and MP3s, such as taking pictures or listening to music. Also, we can easily handle what we had to do at the bank with our smartphone. Friends who are difficult to meet in person can also be contacted through SMS through smartphones. The SS list, which is widely used due to COVID-19, is much more convenient when using the QR code of the smartphone than the existing direct form. Smartphones provide a lot of convenience and are becoming a necessity for modern people's lives.
Smartphones have turned our lives into whole. It made it possible to do things that were only done in front of computers while walking around and made banking, finding directions possible anytime, anywhere. This made it possible for us to use time more efficiently and development to place faster in the operation of such time. The emergence of mobile phones that only work on the phone was also very groundbreaking, but our lives changed their direction before and after the advent of smartphones. Furthermore, various functions of smartphones can help not only work but also self-development times such as social life and rest. There are also negative phenomena such as smartphone addiction, but in the end, we see more positive effects of smartphones.
So, what is smartphone addiction? We can also call it as nomophobia, fear of being without a mobile phone. As Sandra mentioned just now, we're living smartphone dependent or internet dependent life. It is common for people to feel anxiety if they are forced to give up their phones for a certain time. Internet overuse problem or internet addiction disorder results smartphone addiction. Thus, the games, apps, and online worlds fuels it. Like alcohol and drugs, while we are using smartphones, a hit of the pain in the brain releases feel-good chemicals into our body, which reinforces the behavior. Thus, the pattern creates an addiction and makes it difficult to live without feeding the habit. If you prefer to spend more time online than real people or compulsively checking your phone, you should control your smartphone use as the actions that I mentioned are the first step to be addicted to smartphones.
And adding to that, I will talk about one specific example of smartphone addiction, which is one of the main reasons of smartphone addiction cases. It is true that a lot of people, especially students, play a lot of video games with phones. With the development of technology, it is able for them to play games online with others at the same time. But as it could be too exciting and fun, parents are anxious of smartphone addictions. To be specific, there are lots of games that include violent scenes, and this eventually could lead to violence in New World with two main reasons. The first reason is due to the disturbance of process of playing game, and the second reason is due to the loss of distinction between the situations in the game and real world. Besides violence issues, smartphone can also equal to games for addicted users, and this can also lead to issues related to concentration, attention, relationships, and cybercrime being worse. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.